defenders. You epitomize what a leader should be. And I appreciate you showing me that. I appreciate you giving me that footprint for what I need once I take this off and I put that on. And as the First Lady, wow, you just do it, okay? So I appreciate the two of you and everything that you do. Okay, Andrea, thank you for being here. You balance that. When I can't do it, so we got a team here, so I got it. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that here in a little bit. That's okay. Colonel Hammer, sir, thank you. It has been an honor to serve with you, and I appreciate everything. And I know you're gonna be going through this process, but sir, thank you for what you do. Tony Whitehead. Command Chief Tony Whitehead, so I got to be politically correct, I guess, right now. Remember, I'm tired. Okay? Again, to have somebody here in this room that was a part of that journey 29 years ago, that really means a lot. With the exception of my family, that's the only group in this room that can say they've been there the entire time. You've been there the entire time, and Tony, I appreciate your friendship, and you have no idea what it means to me for you to come down here, so thank you. Mr. Kerry. I have one regret. I'm going to share this regret with you right now here. My regret is that I never got a chance to serve under you with your uniform on. You have absolutely amazed me with your leadership and your ability to think beyond places and take us places. It has been an honor to work with you in that suit, but I just know it would have been a blast to work with you wearing those eagles on your collar. So thank you, sir. All right, thank you. My pastor, again, I can't tell you. As I went through that struggle, stay away from that table, stay away from that table. You've been there, and I love your words, and they just inspire me and just make me want to be better, make me want to be a better man. So thank you for that. Okay, see, I'm going to stay away from that chair. As long as I stay away from that chair, I will be good. So all my guests that came in, I know what I told you guys when we first started. I said, don't come. And I know, and I'm the same person like he just talked. I was trying to get to everybody, but when everybody called me and said they were coming, I said, don't come. I said, don't come, James. I said, don't come, James. Don't come, James. And you guys said, shut up, I'm coming. So the fact that you guys are here, wow, just thank you. Leslie, thank you for the national anthem. Please, let's give it up. I was going to ask you to sing. So if I had to ask your husband first, but I was going to ask you to sing. Okay? So I do appreciate you guys coming in for that. Chief Curtis, where are you? There you are. See, you didn't come far, but you're still here. And welcome back to the A-17 of Chiefs there. Okay. To all the guests that are in the audience, all the chiefs, commanders, all the leaders, just be real. You guys, thank you. Thank you for being here. It really means the world to me. Colonel Records back there, I thought you were up here. Sir, thank you. Thank you for your leadership of our defenders. There is no, as a chief, my job is to take care of my boss. That's what a chief does. You take care of your airmen and through your boss. And for you and the commanders that are out there that are leading our defenders, I thank you for what you do, sir. Okay? All right, let's talk about a little story about maybe 14, 15 months ago. I was down in Texas, and we were looking at the Weather Channel, and they were talking about a hurricane that was coming to Scott Air Force Base. And I said, a hurricane is coming to Scott? I said, it may be, a tornado or something like that, but a hurricane to Scott. No, they said there's a hurricane coming, and it is going to be intense. I said, a hurricane? Scott? I said, I grew up, North 3 in Rockford. Hurricane's coming. I don't believe y'all. Hurricane Rickard is coming. I said, what? Hurricane Rickard is coming. And I had never met Colonel Rickard, and he and I both, at that point, did well over 20 years, but we had never ran into one another. And he's telling the story. We were sitting down there, and he came up beside me, and I thought everybody knew Chief Blake, so maybe that's why I just assumed. But anyway, he comes up, and we meet. And sometimes in our lives, if you go back a year ago, I was going to retire. I had made my decision to retire over a year ago. And sometimes we need hurricanes in our life. Sometimes we need storms. Because see, sometimes storms will shake you up. Sometimes you can get comfortable, and you need a storm to maybe push some things down, clear out that backyard. You know you've been needing to pick that up for a while. Or sometimes it just makes you plant your feet a little stronger because you realize you haven't done everything you needed to do. So when my hurricane came, my hurricane is exactly what I needed at that point in my life. With everything that was going on, I needed this hurricane. So, and one of the things that he reminds me of constantly, and we have our talks, is passion. And for everybody who knows Colonel Rickard, he has a passion. And, and we talk about that. And he has two. So if you see in one hand, I have a Bible book promise. And the other hand, we ain't going to talk about this, but we'll get him started up here. We're going to talk about it. But we've talked about that as we both get near the end of our career, what we want to do. So I wanted to give you this, but more importantly, I wanted to tell you these words. It says R2, that is his call sign. Thank you for the hurricane. You reminded me of the importance of following my passion, using the gifts that God has given us. I pray that you will do the same. God bless you. Chief Lecter. Okay, can I get some of those flowers? I don't know if I get some of mine, it's okay. We're going to do it like this. I'm going to come off the stage and go off script here. One of the traditions is that we will give a rose to the ladies. So for all the ladies that are here that have been a part of this, I want to say thank you to my sister, and I love you. And you better not start crying. My little thing. I know. I love it. Get one to sing. All right. Y'all better stop crying. Cousin. This is Master, our nephew. So I call him cousin because I don't want to call him his real name because I told him he looks more like my cousin. So this is cousin for you. And I appreciate you coming in for this. I really do. Fred. Even our helper. Thank you very much. You were awesome taking care of them. My little niece, you ain't getting no flowers. Why don't you just use this to wipe the tears? Yeah, you get that one to wipe the tears, and you can use this one, okay? All right. All right, I got 2 more presentations, and then I am going to get off the stage, and we're going to do our last exercise. I had no idea that this journey, where I was going with it. My plan was to do 4 years and get out of the military. When I talked to that recruiter, I told him, he kept saying, sign you up with this, we'll give you an extra stripe, we'll give you this. Dude, 4 years, I'm out. That's my plan. 29 years later, I'm still sitting here. I believe that's God. God already knew. He had already made a plan. He had already knew where this was going. I just had to shut up and follow. So I've done that. But I've left you guys for a very long time. And for you to understand what that was about, I wanted to give you something. Because the 2 greatest things that I have in my life is my Lord and Savior and this flag. So, for my brother, so when you want to know where I was, this is where I was. Will y'all stop it? And on the back, it says, thank you for your love and support. You have been there every step of the way. Love you. I got my nickname. We all got a nickname at home. It's on there. And then it has Mom's birthday. Okay? Are we at 1 hour yet? Okay. It has been the greatest honor of my life to wear this uniform. I would ask you to join me in one more Blake tradition. If I could everyone to stand. On the count of 3, my favorite word. And if you don't know it, just follow through what everybody else is going to say. 1, 2, 3. Boom!
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in reciting the Airman's Greet. The words are printed on your program, and please remain standing for the departure of the official party as the Air Force song is being played. I am an American airman. I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its century and adventure. I defend my country with my life. I am an American airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special thanks to all who contributed to this important event. Please offer your congratulations to Chief Blake and his family in the receiving line at the front of the stage. Then join us for refreshments in the back of the room. Thank you for attending and have a great Air Force Day.